Welcome to the Rusty Garage and Homestead. My name is Mike, and in today's video, we're going to be working on our Texas Pride dump trailer. Today, we're going to be doing an upgrade to it that's quick and easy, and also it's going to make your life a lot easier if you're working by yourself or even if you're working with somebody else. It's something that should have been done to this trailer when we first got it, so let me show you what that is. All right, the upgrade is in this box. And I said quick and easy, I didn't necessarily say cheap. In one of my previous dump trailer videos, I had a comment, and a guy left the comment on what wireless remotes were used from the factory. Texas Pride doesn't make their own remotes. They use a third party. So I got to doing some research and looking into it, and I figured out which company it was that made a plug and play wireless remote for the dump trailer. And that company is KTI. This is the KTI KWR 005 kit. So let's unbox this, let's see what's in it, and then let's get it hooked up. Also leave links. I picked this up on Amazon. I'll leave affiliate links down in the pinned comment and the description for this. This will work not just on Texas Pride, it's going to work on a lot of different dump trailers because most dump trailers use the same hydraulic pack unit to function the hydraulic system on it. So this is going to fit the ticket for a lot of different people. But let's open this up and see what's in it. Okay, so again, KTR 005, Bluetooth wireless. You can also, I guess, use your phone to control this. There's instructions. There's a remote. There's one of the antennas. It's got two of them. You got to mount them in different spots. So there's the other one. That is the control pack itself. So we'll end up hooking this to the battery and hooking this up in line with our pendant that we already have, and that should be good to go. Antenna's going to hook here. You got an on-off switch. The other antenna is going to hook right there. This other little pack also, that's a Velcro. And I'm just looking, figure out which side goes to the pendant. It should be pretty self-explanatory. I don't even think we're going to need the instructions because you've got two different couplers here. One's a male, one's a female, so it's only going to hook up one way. Get this hooked up and the battery leads and the antennas, and we should be off to the races. It's also just looking through the instructions here. It literally is plug and play. We hook the red up to the positive, the black up to the negative on the battery. We mount the antennas high as possible, one of them, and we'll disconnect the pendant and hook it up in line, and then we'll turn it on to operate it. And also says see reverse page for Bluetooth pairing. So I'll do that as well, but I can't now because I'm filming with my phone. But yeah, looks like there is an app with some QR codes. We'll get that downloaded and we'll test it from my phone. I'll see if my wife can film me for just a minute. And yeah, well, because I want it on my phone. If that's an option, I want it. So I'm gonna take all this out there and we'll get this thing hooked up. Okay, that's that. That hooked up. Oh, spider web. Go ahead and route one of these antennas, I guess, to the top of the frame here. Is going to be the easiest for us. Okay, this first one will stick right there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this around this frame just a couple times to help keep that thing from moving around a whole lot. We're just going to go up and under and go through this little side slot. Okay, and antenna number 2. I can always move these if I don't like them later. It does say in the instructions to be as high as possible, but it actually only mentions one of the antennas, so we'll go ahead and put both of them up high. I'm wondering if this one, we may just move it towards the center and then drop the wire, the coax, straight down. I think that'll be probably our best bet. Oh yeah, more than enough. And we're just hooking them up to right here. Actually, something I just noticed. There's a gold connector here and a silver one. All right, so on the coax, hopefully that'll pick it up. You've got a gold colored one and a silver colored one. And same with on here. You've got a gold colored one and a silver, so it does matter. I'm assuming it matters. Surely that's not just a coincidence. We're gonna hook them up where they match each other and call that good. I'm gonna put this Velcro on the back here and we're gonna stick it right inside here. First, get all the dust off of here. Put that there. And then make sure we got enough coax for our antenna. We do. We'll just mount it right here. Maybe. Let me double check something. Make sure this isn't going to hit it. Nope. Fits just fine. I could see it. That piece right there just goes right in behind it. And any of our excess coax, I'm just going to put it back and wire tie it back. We'll go ahead and wire tie it to this lead here just so it's out of the way. So we may end up moving this once we get to using it and figure out how it all works. Okay, let's go ahead and get the battery hooked up, or this to the battery. Okay, that's a little tight. I always carry these little Nip-X around in my pocket. They are lifesavers. And yes, I know I'm using it backwards. And that was the negative. Just stick it right up under there. And the positive. Okay. The only thing I don't like is what I've done is I can't see what's on and what's off on the toggle switch. Okay. Now you can tell. See that little light flashing down there? That's on. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick it back off. And we'll get the wires hooked up to the pendant. Then I think we will be ready to test this thing out. This is something I wanted just in case the remote ever died. Didn't realize this had Bluetooth on it either, but if you ever lose a remote or the remote ever dies, you can still use the pendant if you want. Okay, that's male, so we need this female, and they will only go in there one way. Okay, there's that one, and this one. Okay, before we get too gung-ho, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Okay, that box is off. We're still able to use the pendant. Okay, so let's turn this thing on. Okay, we've got our flashing light. And let's see, take that out for the battery. Or look at the battery. It's one of them weird batteries. I'm wondering if I don't have a dead battery in this. Nope. Okay, so this is why you guys watch these videos and not read the instructions. There's a switch on the side. It says F and N. You slide that up. That's going to be handy. That is going to be really handy. Okay, well, be smarter than the operator What does F and N stand for? I'll look in the instructions and let y'all know here in just a second. Hopefully you guys can see that. F and N. If it's over there, won't do anything. There. Okay. Okay, so the remote, I don't know what the F and N is, but it's on-off switch on here. And also F, I didn't hit it, but that is a key fob pairing button. So if you run into any issues, you may have to hit that button to pair your key fob. All right, so everything works as advertised. My next step is I'm gonna download the app and see if we can get the Bluetooth working to control this. Okay, the Bluetooth setup was actually pretty easy too. Downloaded the app, scanned the QR code that was in the instructions. It had the password in the instructions, what it was, put that in, and then I had to scan a QR code there on the box itself. But other than that, it paired all on its own. I didn't have to do anything tricky woo or anything, but it's downloaded, so let's give it a try. Okay, so there's the app. Open it up, and before, that's what it shows up as. It's a 2-button 005, so you select it, and then it gives you your up and down. So, watch the trailer. And you can see everything is still in here. It did say something to the effect that you couldn't use the remote if you're using the app. So, not using the app now. Turn it on. Okay, so that's not working, or it's doing like it said it was going to. Okay, so I'm guessing, so this is working. This is not. So let's see if we can just get this where it's not on. Okay, that should be shut off now. That's on. Okay, now that works. You just have to be out of the app. Just like they said in the instructions, you can only use one or the other, so that's gonna be extremely handy to have. All right, everyone, y'all seen, quick and easy. It really doesn't get much simpler than that. 2 wires for the battery, plug your pendant in line, and route your 2 antennas, and you're good to go. Not a bad little setup. This, I'll probably just hang it up on the wall. That may be a QR code there to download the app, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off for now. I don't know if it'll run the battery down or not. Not too worried about it because I always leave this trailer plugged in to the built-in battery tender that it comes with. But y'all leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. The people I know that have dump trailers have specifically said you want to get the wireless remote. And there's been more than one occasion when me and Dad's been using this thing that I wish I was at the back with the remote because I can see what's going on. He necessarily can't from his pickup. But I am tickled to death that it was a quick and easy process. I don't remember exactly how much that thing was. Again, I'll leave links to it down below if you're interested. It's going to work on many different makes and models of dump trailers because they all pretty much use the same pump, same pendant style of hydraulic unit on the dump trailer. And I really don't remember from the factory how much it was going to cost for them to install this, but I want to say it was a lot more than what I paid for just the unit itself. And it took 5 minutes. And you can see this one, just has the little pump and the reservoir. That's it. I have not seen another dump trailer out there that was not very similar to that. And this will even work with some of the dump trailers that have the hydraulic landing gear or a combo. They'll have a valve inside. You can change it to run the dovetail or the landing gear jack. So this is still going to work either way, being a remote control. And I could see benefits from having it on that as well. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you would, subscribe if you're not already, leave a comment, hit the hype button, and we will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.